Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome to beautiful Boone, North Carolina, Kidd Brewer Stadium, home of the App State Mountaineers. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Georgia Southern Eagles, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Appalachian State Mountaineers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Mountaineers will kick it away to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Georgia Southern's offense will have first crack at this one. So the last time these two got together, the nails were chewed. I think we get another one of those, Jesse.
Certainly hope so, Reese. And I know that mental toughness is very cliche in all of sports, especially college football. And, David, it's something that coaches are always harping on. But this is one of those games, the team that's most mentally tough at the end, they probably win.
Especially in rivalry games, especially in big moments, especially when there's more to it than just a game. So I think that this is something that who can focus, who can stay disciplined, who can stay tough and block out all the noise.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Tight end now in motion. Rides the back on the option. The give. It's a fumble. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And, man, you know this guy dreamed of starting this game off right and running the football and positive and being the guy throughout the day, not coughing it up on the first carry. Going to have some resilience because he's going to get more totes, and he's got to make sure he's ready for them.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Roberts. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Caught near the sticks. It's Barnes. Out of bounds at the very edge of the red zone at the 20. Barely 2 minutes into the game, and they're already in the red zone. It's 1st and 10 from the 20. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. Line is set on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. Just drives in between the uprights. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early. Playing at home, they want to get the crowd into it. So you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen. You set yourself up for a field goal. You knock it through the uprights. You've got the lead. Everything right now looking good.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. They coughed it up on that last drive, but the defense really bailed them out, holding them to a field goal, Jesse.
Yeah, and I think the offense kind of got away from their identity a little bit on that last drive, David. They got to kind of get back to doing what they do.
Yeah, and hold on to the football. I mean, defense just did their job. Stopped them, held them to a field goal, limited the damage. Now it's time for the offense to get the momentum going again.
Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Power football with the run. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And I love these offensive coaches going right back to your guy. I believe in you. Just because you fumbled doesn't mean I'm not going to give you the football.
Yeah, he's repaying the favor right now to this coaching staff as well. And doesn't it just seem like he's running with a little bit more juice? He looks like he's ticking.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to...
There he goes! All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field, it's French. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the right. Right on the money. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Georgia Southern will have it now, 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. They'll run the screen. Beck's going for the goal line. And here. Touchdown, Georgia Southern.
Georgia Southern, number 6, with the catch and score.
And the extra point makes it 7-3. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
They've been talking about this one all week inside the MAC, guys. Let's give you a quick recap of how it went down. Northern Illinois endured a hostile crowd and a challenge that always comes with playing away from Husky Stadium, and the Huskies came away with the win. It wasn't a blowout, but it is a W.
Finding open areas.
One game, I know, fellas, but this could be one to circle when we consider the big picture there in the map.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Caught over the middle. It's Stroman. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They'll leave it with him. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. Back to pass on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. And the Mountaineers send out the punt unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll make the fair catch at the 13. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. To the air, it's French. Bringing the heat. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The give on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Looking deep. Brings it in down the left side. They make the stop, but this junior loves to show off his arm strength, and he did it there.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in 3rd and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sidelines.
Now on 2nd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Going to swing it on 2nd down. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Eagles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun on 3rd down. Floats it out in space. It's a fumble! And the ball will bounce out of bounds on the fumble. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Georgia Southern really efficient on offense. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's got it on the right. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
Quarterbacks love throwing slants to big boys. When you got big targets, man, it's hard to miss them. Great job throwing to a guy that tall, putting it near his body, and he plucks it in for the catch.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter. Georgia Southern has the lead. And after that 1st quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. It's good. Now up by 7 points here in the 2nd.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but
so they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. They'll start this drive down by a touchdown, trailing 10-3. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Mountaineers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on second down. Finds the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now facing a third and long. The play action fake. Working that left side now. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. And the Mountaineers will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight.
Four.
Ready up. 325.
Back to pass, it's French. Finds his tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving it forward just a few.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. It'll be a fourth down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. And good work by the coverage team. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups. And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
The Mountaineers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Calhoun. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Pressure coming. Trying to make magic with his feet. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. And the Mountaineers will try to pin them back with the punt. And the return man couldn't get to it to make it. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Looking to pass. It's French. Fires to the middle. With the catch, it's Gary. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Georgia Southern in a hurry.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm.
And the quarterback will be slugged down back at the 43.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
And the Eagles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Gary. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain.
Yeah, at this point on offense, it's all about finding completions and finding your rhythm. They get a few yards there with the slant.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Dallas. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Eagles are on the move. Quarterback on the keeper. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10. Quick completion to the right. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And you can tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got in the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
Looking for a man. It's French. Under fire. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
Good job by this defense, man. They've given up some yards and some plays on this drive, but they didn't lose focus. They stayed dedicated to what they're doing, and a great job on 3rd down, forcing the 4th down here, and hopefully the field goal attempt.
Good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Strowman. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the 1st down. Got to use their time wisely. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It's on target and complete.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Quickly out to the tight end. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. He breaks a tackle. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. And on first down, they've sent the field goal unit onto the field. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Second half all teed up, and Georgia Southern will start it with the kickoff. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. They'll start the third quarter with the run. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Mountaineers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They feed him again. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And how do you counteract all the speed you have in college football? You chase the quarterback and the skill position guys with faster guys. You bring in more DBs. You bring them down in the box. You get them near the line of scrimmage so they can make big plays with their fast speed in the backfield.
And the Mountaineers will send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll be content with the field position, making... Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Try to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
Well, give the defense credit on that one, because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
To throw, it's French. They'll run the screen. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
And for DBs out there trying to stop these short slant routes against man coverage, being physical is really key. You want to get your hands.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And that's the thing about this defense. Yeah, they may be losing the game right now, but they've got difference makers on that side of the football. They got guys that can step up like that, create havoc, get a sack, create negative plays. They're going to need more of that here in the second half if they're going to win this game.
And he'll work it. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Here's a heat. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Well, that's not Lamar Jackson back there scrambling around. This is a guy the defense felt like if we can get him out of the pocket and flush him, we can get after him and chase him, bring him down. And they did that one pretty easy there, getting the sack.
The Mountaineers will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy working his way on the return up. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. It has been a complete uphill struggle for both of these offenses, Jesse.
It sure has. At this point, David, someone's just going to have to step up and make a play. Someone's got to break a tackle, make an incredible catch, and just give some life to this offense.
And whatever you can, whatever it takes. Don't worry about looking pretty. That's out the window. We've already looked really, really ugly. We got to find something that works to put some points on the board.
Caught close to the marker. It's Green. And he's brought down after a nice gain. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
Oh, that's just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Dallas. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
That's a first down for the offense.
He's got it and still on his feet. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll do it himself. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Eagles. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
The run to the left. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Mountaineers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Caught in the backfield, it's Key. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Defense holds their ground, pickup of a yard, it's at the 26. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Sends it back in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Looking to the big tight end. And he dropped it. Oh, what a missed opportunity. Nobody around. Just had too much time to think about it. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires to the big fella. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. The Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll give it to the back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Well, the offense has made it known on this drive. They're trying to throw the football, and they're going to let this quarterback go to work. The defense does a great job winning up front. They get the sack to try to slow this momentum down.
And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. And he'll try to make it 2 for 2, this time from 35 yards away. Absolutely perfect. Now the lead is down to 11.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Caught behind the line. It's Brown. Breaks into the open. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And the Eagles come to the line in the hurry-up.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
pulls and fires complete to the right. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. Final stand of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Catch in the middle. It's Gary. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. The Eagles kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Gets it past the marker. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Eagles, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They're going to ride this running back.
They've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
He'll keep it on the sneak. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. The Eagles started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They'll use the running game on first and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Right on the money. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. On third and goal, they'll try to throw it in. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Eagles. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the fourth quarter.
And now, with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Under fire. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
And the Mountaineers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's Barnes. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Fires one high and deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. He's not afraid to go deep. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Well, they just drained all of the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. The Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out route. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold on.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Looking to throw again. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lawson. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Line getting set on second down. Fires to the big fella. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Mountaineers aren't on the move. Looking downfield on first down. Looking for a deep man. On target over the middle. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. Wide receiver comes in motion. He'll try to slam it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Appalachian State.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
Lining up for the PAT. And after making the extra point, they're down 24-13. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
24, App State 13.
Coming out with it, it's Ware. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. To the air, it's French. Here comes the heat. Throws to the wideout. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Look, big-time playmakers make big plays in big games. That guy needed to make that interception at this critical juncture of the game. There's still time for them to go out and win it. Could that be the play that sparks this team?
Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. The short hands, it's Stroman. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down. From the gun, to give, looking for room. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Mountaineers want to crank the tempo. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He makes the catch. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 11. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. This is a tough one, a 3rd and long from this part of the field. They can, though, pick up the first down. Leaves it with the back. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. This offense needs to score twice, and they need to do it quickly. They'll go for it here on 4th down. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Now facing a 3rd and long. Gives it on the option. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. They have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. They boot it away. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Use the play fake, now to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to the big tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Cummings. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. To the air on 1st down. They're working that left side. Across the 25, he's got room. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. And the Mountaineers will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Wants to throw it. Lets it fly. And it's caught for the late touchdown. So how about this? Maybe we are set up for a finish.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
So the first part of the job is done. They got the touchdown. Now for the 2 to make it a field goal game. Grab behind the line. It's coming. He gets it in for the 2-point conversion, and now they trail by only 3. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. When you deal with a rivalry game, you have to live with the outcome for a full year. And this one is going to rest in their minds for the entire season going into next year.
And it's not going to sit well with the losing team. When you lose these, you're going to get hounded and you're going to get hate. You're going to get social media is going to destroy you about losing to your rival. But you got to put it past you. It is just one game. It's not that big of a deal. Well, Jesse, yeah, it kind of is.
It kind of is a big deal. You're right, David. I mean, a lot of these kids, they played with each other or against each other in high school. They've known each other for a long time. There's going to be a lot of trash talking going on, not just between players, but the fans, their families, coaching staffs. This is a game that's going to get talked about for an entire year. And you talk about wanting to get revenge, it's going to take some time.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.